Alright, so this one night I was going out to party with some of my friends. We decided to take a trip to Collingwood, which is like the mountain resort just down the road. So 45 minutes away from my house. So we end up going to this first bar. Starts off well, then we get into a few shots after drinking a few beers, have a few pitchers, starting to get a little rowdy and out of control. We end up leaving the pub. And as we're walking or stumbling away, I saw the shovel up beside this patio leaning against it. So I picked it up, carrying it with me for a little while. And just being drunk and stupid, I guess, my best friend dared me to hit the car with a shovel. And so there's this car there. He's like, "You won't do it. You won't hit the car with a shovel." And I guess I didn't really know what I was doing at the time, but I ended up hitting it, heard a voice yelling at me, and flashlights pointing on us. So we all just started running. Go past the parking lot where our car was parked, booked it right, came to this fence, jumped over this fence, there's barbed wire at the top, climbed over it, get to the next fence, jump over the next fence, landed right in the bay. Had no idea where I was. I swim up, get to the top, so I'm sitting there struggling, get my head above water, breathing. I see like this little kind of rock face out into the bay, so I swim to that, work my way into shore, walking down the main street. And I go back to the parking lot when I thought it was safe where we had parked our car, but I was too drunk to realize that I got in the wrong white car when I got to the parking lot. And next thing I know, I see the cherries on top of the cruiser, pulls up, stops, they open up the door, they're like, "This is the guy," they pull me out, put me in handcuffs. So then I spent 3 hours in jail, and I passed out in the cell, woke up to my dad yelling at me, so he threw me in the van. And it was pretty bad. I never really thought that like a night of partying with my friends could turn into such an ordeal where I'm in jail for 3 hours and getting yelled at, like the most I've ever been yelled at by my dad in my entire life. It was pretty bad.
Every time you pick up that bottle, you know the risks you're taking, and you know that you have to take responsibility for your actions. Don't pretend you don't know what you're doing.
Yeah. You only realized the next day that you were an idiot. But I don't care how drunk you were or whether or not you got with that girl. It was your decision.
And then everyone loves to throw out the excuse. "Yeah, I was drunk. Yeah, I don't remember what happened." But whether you made the decision consciously or subconsciously, you made the decision.
You cannot say that a comment came out of complete blue, or it's just instinct alone. The problem is you said it and you meant it subconsciously. And this move or the comment that you made, you must pay for it in the future. You cannot just let it go and act like it never happened.
I was drunk. I didn't know what I did. You knew that what you did, whether ditching your friends or cheating on your girlfriend or even making a comment you knew would kill one of your friends, that you still did it.
Whether or not you were sober is no excuse. Don't hide your goddamn true feelings. Just let people know. Don't be scared. Your true friends won't care about what you did. They'll just accept it and forgive you. So just say how you feel. Don't worry. Just give it a shot.
What I won't accept, however, is the fact that you don't understand what you did was really wrong and that you'll lie about it anyways. And don't do that to me, and especially don't do that to her. Because however bad it affects me, it's going to affect her 10 times worse. I'm not sure you really understand the effect you have on her, but it is more important than you would ever imagine. Be careful, my friend. Choose those words wisely, because they could be your last.
Every time you drink, you're going to make a mistake. That's just what happens. You don't have to be so naive about it. Stop lying to yourself and to those around you who support you about what you've done. Just come clean. You don't need to hide. Trust me, telling the truth just feels better.